Hello and welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV. And when you see that singing bowl in the middle of the screen, you know it's time for the freaking weekend. That's right. Yes. Welcome, everyone. I hope you are doing well and thriving and jiving and doing all that stuff. What life is about. Shouldn't be a struggle. Not at all. Shouldn't be a struggle or a juggle, but a wink and a smile, you know? All right. Yeah, I just saw on the pattern here that 2025 is a turning point here because Saturn is moving from Pisces into Aries. More turning points, more energy. That's happening on the 24th. On Saturday, actually. We're doing this Freakin Weekend Tarot Reading for the 24th, the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Gives you the vibe. So, Saturday, Saturn's going to be moving into Aries. Ooh. You know, we got the energy shifting from Gemini. You know, we talked about that in our weekly reading, so go ahead and check those out. Those are always posted on Sundays. Maybe Mondays once in a while. But what we're really going to talk about is the new moon that's happening on the 26th. That's on Monday, but we're going to get a good primer of what's going on here. So every sign that I pull out of the singing bowl is going to get a little extra about what the new moon holds for us for the rest of the month until we get to the full moon, which will probably be in mid-June. Probably around Father's Day, June 15th, around there. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody. And let's do this. Hey, and just so you know, I wanted to let you know that I am putting out a new video for the summer for all the signs, one at a time. I'm actually recording a bunch at a time and then slowly dripping them out. But right before June or in June, I already posted Leo's. And that's the Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot Reading. So if you're single and you're looking to mingle and want to roll on the beach like Danny and Sandy this summer, I got the tarot reading for you to give you the vibe to see what's going on and what's up. So, yeah, check out yours. It's going to be posted willy-nilly. I'm just really having no formula to this. I basically started by doing my sign, Leo, and then kind of working my way out. So there's no formula to it as far as who I'm doing. You know, of course I did my sign first. I want to know what the fuck my summer's doing, you know. Am I falling in love? Am I getting it on? I mean, because, you know, the whole premise behind the Summer Lovin' Tarot Reading is what's the best time of the year to fall in love? You know, it's the summertime. To do things, to just lay on the grass, you know, like the Fleetwood Mac song, Secondhand News. Lay me down in the tall grass and let me do my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, when Grease came out and it was really popular, I mean, it was summer loving, had me a blast. So I had the idea of doing it, and yeah, it's fun. I've recorded 4 of them so far, and it's May 20th. So, yeah. Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times. All right, so let's get to it. All right, let's pick the first contestant, shall we? Let's see who it is. Ooh, it's Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius, to this edition of the Freakin Weekend. Welcome, welcome. Let's do, you know what? I didn't even really pick out an oracle to do, so I'm going to do it right now. There it is. Okay. It's a good thing I got my handy dandy oracles. We're going to use the Energy and Spirit Oracle. So let's do this. Usually I got this all picked out. It's been a crazy day, you know. Today, May 20th, the sun moved into Gemini. And, you know, it's just a very social sign. I want to be social. I got things to do. I'm running around. I had my doctor's appointment. I got cleared. Oh, my blood work came back great. I can go back to the gym. I can live my life normally. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to everybody that was sending me healing that whole time too, you know. If you know, you know. I really appreciate it because it's paid off. All right, Aquarius, let's get a message before we start the weekend for you. There it is. Boom. Speaking of healing, the healing heart. I like it. Love, acceptance, and romance. Let's read about this. 9. This card brings bountiful joy and hope at this time, Aquarius. You may have had blocks to love before, but those old frustrations and pains are being resolved. Your optimism about love is increasing, and you in turn are experiencing increasingly loving treatment. The process of healing heart energy always starts and ends with the self. If you have achieved misinformation, wait, hold on a second, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on here. You may have received misinformation about yourself or about love from your parents or your partners in the past. But the difficult experiences that once caused you to lose trust are now being released, and you are finally ready to love and be loved. Yeah. So open your heart to the tender care you truly deserve. Rest assured that the light of divine love is shining on your heart center. New love, abundant friendship, and tenderness are on the way. The affirmation for this is, the light of divine love heals my heart. I open my life to the tender, caring treatment my soul deserves. Damn. Nice healing weekend. Opening up to love and romance. And it's funny that that card came out because this new moon in Gemini that's happening on the 26th, you cannot make this shit up, guys, is happening in your 5th house of love and romance and joy and opening up to it. Giving love, receiving love. You cannot make this shit up. Number 9 is abundance. Pay attention to that. Will we see 9s in the reading? All right, let's get the vibe for you, Aquarius, for this weekend and see what's going on. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. And let's get the vibe. Because you know I love all my Aquariuses. I do. I really do. All right. Making me way, yay, 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 yay. Yeah, something. Anticipation. I don't know why that song's going through my head. Anticipation is making me wait. All right, maybe that's what's going on here. It's making me wait, yay, yay. Okay, we're in 2s here too. All right, this is what we got for the weekend, all right? With this new moon. 4 of Cups to the High Priestess. Some uncertainty. 4 of Cups is also shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. Let's not turn our back on opportunities right here. Trust your intuition. Allow things to flow to you. There's quite a few pentacles here. 1, 2, 3. That has to do with bringing in abundance, maybe a job, work, that kind of thing. But this is empowering energy. This is very grounded instead of being harumphed. That's what, I mean, the 4 of Cups is harumph energy. It's like, fuck this, I don't have it yet, and I won't, and that's up. That's it. You know? The High Priestess is, you know, there's something hidden here in that. And that's taking action with the Emperor and taking your power back and taking action. Queen of Pentacles is allowing that energy. It's nurturing that grounding energy that you need right now, Aquarius, because all of this energy is shifted into air, and it can be troublesome for you, you know. Page of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. This is an opportunity coming in. Take it easy. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. The Three of Pentacles to the Six of Wands is with a group of people, nice activity. This is good energy. This is getting out of a funk, I would say, you know, and opening up to better outcome for this weekend. So you're ready. I mean, the Six of Wands at the end of this is being victorious because you are holding your course, you know, standing your ground and taking action. You know, standing ground is taking action also. Okay, what else? What else? Was that it? I thought a card flipped over. Is that it? Yep. Okay. All right, so I go with this first, the crown chakra. Open up. You see the crown chakra here? Allow the universe to guide you through this. Balance is achieved when we focus on balance. Things could be coming to balance for you this weekend and triumphant success. With the Ace of Swords, which is changing your mindset, getting rid of a negative attitude. Okay? Now, let's look at love. And make sure you check out the Summer Love and Singles Tarot for you, Aquarius. That'll be cool. Maybe this starts at the end of May, beginning of June for you. Awesome. Now the sun's coming out and it's washing out all my shit. I don't care. Let the sun come out. You guys basically listen to this more than you watch it. So, ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, opportunity here. Maybe somebody, maybe something with a job. Either way, it's celebrating. Yeah, I suggest you saying no. Three of Swords to the King of Swords is really taking a stand, speaking your truth, cutting all cords to the past, especially when it comes to hurt here, and opening up to opportunities. The Page of Cups, interesting, has came out with the Eight of Wands. And in a love reading, and we're in the love portion of this weekend, is communication coming in with love. Page of Cups it's Cupid's arrow. Somebody's making an offer here, and it's reinforced. And here's the offer. Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is maybe entertaining at home. This is maybe finding a place to live also. Maybe you're going house hunting this weekend. Maybe you're moving in with your lovey. Something's up. Open up to it, whatever it is. That's for sure. All right, let's get some messages of love. There we are. Lots of messages. Lots of messages. Okay. Obstacles, unhealed wounds, are blocking forward movement. Yes, that Three of Swords and that Four of Cups of refusing to see the opportunity you have available to actually let this go. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Again, pay it no mind. Don't focus on it. That's huge. Don't focus on it. I feel like I have to say it again. Don't focus on it. A lot of you are focusing on it. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Again, it's moving forward here. It's taking the high ground. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person, especially because with this communication here. I think it all comes down to communication for you, Aquarius. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. And boy, is it going to make things clear as the days go by. All right, a message could come in that could start this whole cycle with this new moon that really brings some acceptance and romance into your life. I mean, it lines right up. I love it. All right, let's get some cosmic insight. You could be dealing with water signs, Aquarius. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If you're not, this could be using your intuition and getting in touch with your emotions. Maybe you're being too emotional and you're holding on to this. It's time to let that go. All right, so Mercury retrograde. electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So, big thing about take it easy with the communication. Calm, steady. And what I want you to do now is close your eyes. If you're not driving, of course, take a deep breath. And then I want you to ask a question. Okay? Ready? Yeah, I think you're ready. Let's do it. The answer is yes. Luck is on your side. Victory. That's all you need to focus on. All right. Let's get a closing message from the Rebel deck to see how this weekend's going to go. This looks like a good time had by all. All right. Closing message is this. Believe what you see. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. All right. This is in La La Land. Because it's not the reality. It's a created one. Healing your heart and accepting that part of yourself that, yeah, you know, I'm still holding on to this, whatever it is. It's time for you to celebrate this weekend. It's time to do some things around the house, get things done. But make sure communication is very clear to yourself and others. All right, Aquarius, that is going to do it for this weekend. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. Really. Don't forget to watch your weekly tarot reading, of course. We talk more in depth because we do it all here, you know. And yeah, the singles Summer Lovin' Tarot reading is also available. Keep checking back. Hit the bell notification so you know when it's coming. I'll let you know. All right, Aquarius, listen, have a great weekend. Slow down a little bit. You know, that's what we were talking about in the weeks before, is that we need to start being present. But the big thing is, Aquarius, for you starting this weekend, especially with this new moon, is allow love into your life. Finally. Okay? All right, I love you all. Have a great weekend. You know the deal. If you want a personal reading, get a hold of me. Let's chit chat. All right, Aquarius, have a great weekend. Let's see who is next. Oh, yeah, it's Leo. What are we doing? Fixed signs? Leo. Leo's in the house. Leo, your Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot reading has been posted, and it is a fucking doozy. It's a doozy. And that was the first one I did, so I had no game plan on how I was going to lay this out. I just intuitively put the decks out. That's it, because I have the decks to my left over here on a table. So, you know, I've got 6-7 decks there ready to use. And, oh, man, it was a great reading. It was really great. So check it out. I hope you like it. All right, let's get the message for you for this week. Ooh, this weekend. And, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Beneath the surface. Hidden truths, something unknown. Okay? I don't know. Let's see. All right, the beauty of the iceberg on this card is the fact that more is going beneath the surface. And it might not be as innocent as it seems. Of course, you know, that's how the Titanic sunk, supposedly. There could be something unknown in a relationship or a business situation. Perhaps a friend or a lover is hiding some important information from you. Or maybe some action is being taken at work that you didn't know about yet. The warning here is to listen to your intuition and be conscious of what's happening around you. Don't panic and become suspicious of everyone, because I'm already doing that in my head. Just take things one step at a time and allow yourself to peacefully investigate what's going on, getting all the information you need to make any important decisions. Finally, you may be hiding something from yourself. Are you lying to yourself, perhaps ignoring some addiction or negating your value, power, or deserving? Look beneath the surface for any unhealthy thought or behavioral patterns. Be honest with yourself, Leo, and others will be much more honest with you. All right. So the affirmation is, people are often honest with me, and I am honest with myself. Clarity and internal truth sparkle in my life. So, things may be other than what they seem this weekend, and this new moon is happening in your 11th house of your vibe tribe, your people around you, groups of people. Now my hamster wheel's spinning, and I'm thinking, all right, which one of you motherfuckers is backstabbing me? You can't be that way, Leo. You can't be that way. Just make sure that, there's some hidden truths there, and you don't need to be sneaky or paranoid. You just need to open up to it. With the new moon in the 11th house, especially in Gemini, this is a social kind of thing. So listen, maybe not get involved in everybody's drama. Maybe people aren't being honest with you because they're afraid of what they did or whatnot. It doesn't matter, How much does it affect your life, Unless somebody's blatantly lying to you. But with that new moon in the 11th house, wow. I would just pay attention to what people are saying. Again, we just are shifting into this Gemini air energy. We have the sun, Mercury, and Gemini this weekend. The sun, Mercury, the moon, and Gemini all this weekend. So, we're going from this grounded energy to this everybody's talking. And are they making any sense? And does it really matter? The 11th house is also our hopes, dreams, and wishes. So we ain't getting no hopes, dreams, and wishes with this card. I'm telling you that right now. All right, so let's set this all up. Let's see what we got going on here. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. All right. Damn. This is just like your freaking love reading. Mingya. All right. So we already have we got 3 of Cups celebrating, 10 of Pentacles. This is with family, friends, your vibe tribe. 10 of Pentacles is long, standing relationship, especially when it comes to work, something like that. This is stability. The Lovers, maybe a relationship through a friendship. Something is up here. The 11th house is meeting friends, other people, socializing. This is a good weekend, going out. The 4 of Cups, the Page of... All right, so the 4 of Cups is... look at... Just because your bowls are empty doesn't mean that they're going to be empty forever. You got to change your perspective here. That's the only way you're going to have a good weekend. I'll tell you that right now, is let go of expectations, change your perspective. Page of Wands is you're taking things way too seriously, and this is a time to have fun. This is a time to have fun. Queen of Wands is opening up to change. Welcoming change, making a change. You got the wand here, we're throwing it up in the air. We're just having fun. And then the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands grabs it from the Page of Wands, you see? And making that change to get out of ungrateful attitude. 9 of Pentacles to the Fool. Jesus, this is good energy here. This is knowing that putting in the work pays off. And you deserve it. And the Fool is, don't be a fool by doing this. Don't be a fool by sitting in this energy. Do not turn your back on the opportunities present for you, especially when it comes to relationships of all kinds. Lovers, family, and friends. Lovers, friends, and family. That's the way it's set up here. This is friends. This is family. That's lovers. Okay, it's a lover's card. This is fucking great. All right. good weekend by taking a chance, by knowing you deserve it, by doing things differently. Maybe some plans need to change. And instead of sitting there going, but that is what I wanted to do, opening up to something else could work out, you know? Kind of be flexible. You got a bend in the wind. You got a bend in the wind. All right. Rest and rejuvenate. Grounding. Wisdom. Have faith. Use your inner wisdom. Look at that. Inner wisdom again. Solitude. Maybe some of you are just coming out of that solitude. Maybe some of you need to be in solitude this weekend. Maybe this is, you know, after much rest and reconsideration, you know, and it's all about the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Ace of Swords. New idea. A victory mentality changes the game. Okay? I hope you don't hear my stomach growling. It's 1:30. Why is my stomach growling? Never does that. Well, it never did that until my car accident. Now I'm back to one meal a day. One very good meal a day. And then some yogurt and blueberries later. Cheese. Something. Lately it's just been cookies. I've been making my own chocolate chip cookies. Let's get love, Leo. No more going back on the grindstone. I got cleared to work out finally. So yes, yes, yes. I gained like 30 pounds. Shit. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. Damn. All right. What do we got for love? What do we got for love? All right. Okay. Now. Okay. Maybe something's going on here. You got to be strategic, especially when it comes to love. Be aware of this. It could be some deceiving energy. Again, something beneath the surface here. Someone's not telling you something. It's time to walk away from the past. Look at that, the 8 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. This is somebody coming back around. Maybe that's put it to rest. Change. Do things differently here. There's a big message. Big, 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 big message. Temperance is easy does it. Everything is just moving along as it should. Page of Pentacles brings in an offer here. And the 2 of Cups. Wow. I mean, now you got to go watch your singles tarot reading. I mean, this is incredible. Interesting. All right. I like it. I like it. Walk away from energy that's deceitful, you know, especially somebody coming back from the past. Okay? All right. All right. Interesting. 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 Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. Okay. Don't let that come to the surface. Release that. Okay? Especially when it's notions about receiving love, because the 11th house is a big, 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 big indicator of receiving love. The 5th house, opposite of the 11th, is giving love. The 11th house is receiving love. Maybe changing the way that you look at the way you receive love, or how you want to receive love. But boy, are you receiving it. So get a handle on it, because you're receiving it. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So the 6 of Cups to this is telling me that this could be something karmic. This could be something coming back around. You know, your soul remembers it. The Fool says to take a risk and, you know, wait a minute. Where did that other card go? Okay. Never mind. That's not it. It was this. I was just reading the title wrong. Passion. Try something you've never done before. Okay. The Fool. Take a risk. Try something you've never done before. Change. Okay. Marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. With the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles, I would concur. I would concur. At some point, this could move forward. Maybe some of you Leos are proposing or getting married or planning on getting married. Putting the plans into action starting now, you know? All right, let's get some cosmic wisdom and see what they got to add to Leo, because this reading's fucking great. All right, anything else? Anything else for this weekend? Okay. All these cards are face down except for this one. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. Aww. Again, reminiscing, guardian, something's going on here. You're being led to do something here, Leo. Liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Okay, so the Seven of Swords came out. Well, first of all, this card came out saying someone might be lying. Something's going on here. Okay? Then the Seven of Swords comes out with deceptive thoughts or deceptive communication. And then liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. So be careful. Okay? And open your heart. It will help attract more love. And you do. You open in your heart like Madonna in 87. Open your heart. I'll make you love me. All right, Leo, for the weekend, take a shot. This is all saying go for it. But watch. You trust your vibe. Something's up here. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. All right. Take a shot. Try something you've never done before. Whew. Wow, that's a fuck of a weekend. All right, Leo. Have a great weekend. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it rain. Do something. Damn. Don't make it rain. I'm going to have fun this weekend. Although it's going to be a shitty weekend for Memorial Day. You know? Memorial Day weekend. My mom was like telling me, it always is around that time of year. Well, does it have to be? You know, can't it just be nice? It's so cold here. You know, the sun's out. And then you go outside and it's like, ugh. All right, Leo. Watch your full tarot reading posted on Wednesdays. Don't forget to watch your Summer Love and Singles tarot reading. I'm telling you, you got to watch that. All right, Leo, I love you all. Let's see who is next. And it's Sag, another fire sign. Welcome, Sag, to the freaking weekend. Let's get your message for you. There it is. Confusion. Many choices and uncertainty. All right. Let's take a look-see, shall we? Number 13. All right, Sagittarius, the confusion card reveals a time of indecision and unrest. You want to move forward, yet multiple signs point in conflicting directions. There's much to consider, but uncertainty is fragmenting your energy, making you feel agitated or lost. Sometimes many options can cause you to jump in a lot of different directions, starting one thing, then going on to another. Yet at the same time, indecision can keep you frozen in uncertainty. Afraid of doing the wrong thing, you do nothing at all. Don't bring an all or nothing attitude to your choices. And you know what, Sag, you so fucking do that. There is no right or wrong decision, just a new step in your process. So calm your energy and think things through. Trust in the light and resourcefulness of your eternal self. Within that radiant source, all answers appear and clarity is yours. Wow. So the affirmation here is, I release doubt and the need for certainty. I am comfortable making choices and taking actions. I believe in myself. Letting go of the confusion. Now, this new moon that's happening on Monday, and you could already be feeling this is an excellent time for new beginnings, is in your 7th house of relationships. So maybe you're thinking too much, maybe you're putting too much into your relationships, or maybe your relationships are confusing as fuck. But I will tell you this, Sagittarius. I am putting out a video for you very soon, so hit the bell notification. Keep checking to when I post it. That is the Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot Reading. So, for you, I'm getting the vibe for the summer. June, July, and August. Are we getting some summer lovin'? Are we going to have a blast? Is summer lovin' going to happen so fast, Maybe that's the confusion and the uncertainty. Where my love at? Well, we're going to work on that. So you can check out that video. But this new moon is in 7th house of relationships. So here we go. Let's get the vibe for this weekend. Anything else? Nope. Wow, everyone so far in these readings has gotten the 4 of Cups. That's unbelievable. And I've shuffled the deck. It's shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. So this, this could be a collective ho-hum kind of energy. Yeah, wow. Okay. All right, so anything goes this weekend. Take a risk. Do something you've never done before. The 4 of Cups and the Hangman, yeah, that's really showing this stuck energy. You know what I mean? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Your bowls aren't empty. Your bowls are empty, but it's not. There's always the universe slipping you one in. It's just it's your perspective. It's got to change. With the 4 of Cups to the Hangman is get some perspective. You're not stuck. You're stuck in a way of thought. The Hermit says, trust your intuition. Go within. Maybe you need to be alone this weekend. Get your shit together. The King of Swords cuts all cords, looks at the whole view, looks at the past and goes, nah, we're not doing that. And I get a handle on my thoughts. Communication is important with your relationships. The Ace of Swords gives you a new idea, a new approach on how to approach these relationships. And the Temperance to the Fool is everything in its balance, everything in its time. And don't be foolish by being stuck in a lack mentality, an ungrateful attitude. Time will tell. Take a risk. It will pay off. Shit. And that'll alleviate the confusion. There's only one way to go. Forward. That's it. That's it. You're going back. What kind of progress are you making? This is about making progress. All right. Let's get some oracles for you. Yeah. Moving on from a different way of light, out of the dark into the light, different way. Moving things on, and your thoughts can no longer serve you. Stand your ground. Put up some boundaries. Catch yourself when you're starting to wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Because it'll pay off. Material harvest. It's time to do something different, and you can achieve it this weekend. Take a risk. Is the timing right? That's the thing. Is the timing going to be right for you? Are you communicating effectively? That's the other thing. Okay. What do we got for relationships? What's going on here? Could be some travel this weekend. Could be some travel. Oh, I like this. Wow. Okay. You're holding back because of a perspective that no longer serves you. And Sag, you hold on to beliefs just for the sake of, well, I'm right. You're not right this time. It's time to let this go. Stop holding back. And it changes everything. Let down your walls and put up boundaries instead. And those pay off. Look at that. Moving towards victory and success. Changing your game and your relationships. Look at this. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And I love that. The 4 of Wands and the World. Wow. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. This is maybe spending some time at home. This could be celebrating at home. This is something. This is great energy. Opening up to it instead of being stuck. There seems to be this weekend change of plans. It's okay. Don't let it start to worry you. Go with the flow. Maybe someone wants to back out of plans and you're like, no, we're going to do this. Pay attention to 9 too. 9. You're almost there. Okay? Wow. Messages of love, please. Messages of love. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. All right, there's no rush. There's no rush. Children are important to this partnership. So maybe that's what's holding this back, is the belief that, oh, they don't want anything to do with me and my children or whatever it is, let that go. Maybe there's just your kids are just driving you nuts and it's time to do the same. It's time to walk away from doing the same old. Stand your ground. Don't let that little shit get away with it. You know what I mean? And here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. Maybe that's what you have to change, your perspective. They're right in front of me this whole time, All right. Let's get some cosmic insight and see what we got. What else do we got? What else do we have? What else do we got? Stop being so ghetto, yo. Ooh. All right, for a lot of you, there's a big thing about moving on. Moving on. You're finding out that maybe someone's just a waste of time. That's the uncertainty. Your uncertainty is, your guides are saying, move on, go slow, move. There's a movement here, and it moves to really good energy. This is getting out of the past. You could be dealing with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. If you're not, then this is saying be practical, go slow, okay? Give it time, everything in divine timing. Let things flow. That's why you have to go slow. Take it easy. You're almost there. So no more uncertainty. All right, let's get a closing message with the Rebel deck and see how they wrap this weekend up. So this looks like good, entertaining at home, maybe traveling, something like that. Taking a risk, maybe doing something you've never done before, All right, Sag, you need a big fucking hug. Oh, here you go. Squeeze. Good for you. Move on. But go slow. Take your time. It's all right, baby. All right, Sag, that's going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, your Summer Love and Tarot reading is going to be posted soon, so keep your eye out for that. And also, because I'm just throwing stuff at you guys left and right, and I hope you enjoy it because I love doing it. The weekly reading is also posted. Your weekly reading, we got the Summer Lovin' reading, we got the weekend readings. Guys, I love doing it for you. All right, so have a great weekend, Sag. Make it a good one. And let's get the cards ready. And let's get the messages ready and see who is going to be next. Who could it be now? Scorpio, you're next on the freaking weekend. Welcome, Scorpio. Let's get a message for you to start this motherfucking weekend off. Let's go. What do we got? Huh? Okay, try it one more time. Scorpio guiding energy. There it is. This wanted to come out the first time, too. All right, it's the talent guides, everybody. Spirit mentors and teachers. Looks like fun energy. 41. 4 plus 1 is 5. Halfway point. All right, Scorpio. Countless spirit mentors are always available to help you express and expand your skills and talents. These brilliant beings are drawn to you because they shared your interest in their own lifetimes. And if someone in history has excelled at an endeavor you're pursuing, You can call on that entity by name, especially if you resonate with their work. Don't think that you're not special enough to call on famous artisans that now inhabit the spirit world. Many times, a talent guide will come unbidden, attracted to the resonant energy of your project. Don't assume you're just making it up. If you receive inspiration from them, whether you're interested in art, music, math, cooking, or even quantum physics, these entities could provide a pipeline of unlimited guidance for you. In fact, you may have known these masters in the past. These talented beings are reaching across the energetic realm to direct and inspire you. Answer your psychic door and let them in. Damn. All right, the affirmation is, I am blessed with many known and unknown skills. Talent guides inspire me and give me confidence in the pursuit of my creative interests. All right. So I kind of relate to this because when I was in a band, I was probably like 19, 20 years old, and I really started to take guitar serious, and I wanted to be in a band, but I was rhythm guitar. I wanted to solo. So I kind of like listened to Jimi Hendrix, and for some reason, his soloing, I mean, it's just unparalleled. You know what I mean? And in an age of heavy metal and all of that, grunge and all of that, I wanted to go the 70s funk blues route. And I kind of channeled Jimi Hendrix energy to start learning how to solo and to do licks and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so do that. Just don't make a pact with the devil. You don't want to do that. Because Scorpio, you'd be so tempted to. I could sell my soul for that, right? No, don't do that. But yeah, so it's I guess what this message is saying is open up to inspiration. There's many guides that will be there to help you. Wow. Holy shit. This looks like one fuck of a weekend. What do we have to work on? I'll tell you what, Scorpio, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Wow. Wow. Okay. Whew. No, this goes all together. Okay. This weekend looks fantastic. We have 1, 2, 3 major cards here. That's big energy. 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. This is beautiful energy. This is partnerships. This is something coming into balance here. And it's all indicative of you knowing that you create your reality. You are creating. Allow your talent guides to come through to you. King of Pentacles is feet on the ground, mature energy. You see the books all behind him, wise beyond his years. The sun shining as bright as the sun. This is great energy. Focusing on balance, maybe because you're overjoyed because things are finally coming back around because you are creating your reality. An offer comes in with the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups to the Ace of Wands. That's big wood energy. This is like a new beginning here. You're inspired. Again, this is inspiration. This is opening up to life and love, especially love. Could be partnering with a friend. Maybe this situationship turns into more, you know? I mean, wow. Wow. And this new moon in Gemini on the 26th is happening in your 8th house. This is all about healing, abundance, opening up to abundance, dialing down debt. I mean, that's incredible energy, guys. Incredible energy. And I say open up to it. That's beautiful energy. I mean, there's not one card here that says, well, I don't know. Okay. Now, let's get some oracles. There it is. And there it is. All right. What do we have? What do we have? Yeah, firm foundation. Again, signified here by feet on the ground. Trusting, feeling safe, secure, grounded. Wow. Wow. Recognition and reward. I mean, victory and success, triumph. The Three of Cups, again, partnerships and alliances. Holy shit. Pay attention to 333. There's growth happening, Scorpio. Wow. This is like one of the most positive readings I've done all week. Let's look at love. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Inspiration. And if you're not feeling this energy, you got to get into it. I mean, you got to get into it. Wow. Okay, let's look at love. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's where the glitch is. All right, yeah. Not realizing the opportunity here. Anxiety. We need to walk away from that. No more worrying. Balance it out. That's when things balance out. When you trust your intuition. You trust your intuition and you empower yourself. Wow. Again, creation. Something's being created here. And look at that. Messages coming in, especially when it comes to love and making change. I mean, this is great energy. Great energy, Scorpio. Getting out of this energy. We're walking away from it and it pays off. Good. All right. Let's get some, messages of love. Where'd that card go? There it is. Come here, you. All right, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I could definitely see that here. I could also see you maybe feeling that way too about somebody. Unavailable, this person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. So maybe it's just the way it should be right now. However, we're letting this go and learning that we are more triumphant moving forward. So what we're going to do is play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. There's a lot of friends and family and all that around you. And twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. Lots of things coming together for you, you know. Lots of things. Another 3, more growth. It's happening. Good for you. You're moving on and creating what you want, especially this weekend. I mean, this looks good. This looks good. Good for you. Lots of messages coming out here. Let go. Make room for the new. The new beginning is on its way. Absolutely. For some of you, they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. There's definitely the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands is showing us that for some of you, there could be a message. You know, the regret coming in, the apology, commitment. Things are about to get serious. And health issues could arise. The anxiety right here needs to let go. So go outside and ground. Clear that energy for yourself. Okay? Now, let's get a closing message from the Rebel deck. This is all good energy here, Scorpio. And make sure, because with all this love going on here, make sure you keep an eye out for the Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot Reading. That's coming out for you, so keep an eye out for that. Closing message is winning. Absolutely. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. That's this weekend. Damn. All right, Scorpio. Whew, that was a great reading. When was the last time you had a reading like that where you didn't get yelled at? You know? That's incredible. All right, good for you. Just enjoy this weekend. Create the reality and the weekend you want. And there is plenty of this Plenty of that. All right, Scorpio. Don't forget to watch your full tarot reading. That's posted on Wednesdays. Keep an eye out for the Summer Love and Tarot reading, for your love reading. That is awesome. I really dig in doing those. And yeah, get inspired. Open up to inspiration. It's yours. Let life inspire you. Get your passion back. Ask your guides for help. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. And let's see who is going to be next on the Freakin' Weekend. And it's Libra. Welcome, Libra, to the Freakin' Weekend. Let's get a message from your guides and see what we got going on here. All right. Angels of the 7 chakras, power, truth, and connection. So this is about aligning your chakras. At the end of this video, I have the chakra video right at the end screen. So go ahead and click that. Let's see. 55 minutes, 55. Exactly. I'll put the meditation here at 55. All right. Wow. Let's look at, because you definitely need a chakra balancing. All right, Libra. Let's talk about it, shall we? The affirmation for this is, my chakras are open to their perfect, healthy, vital state. Angels bring healing and balance to my body, mind, and spirit. So this card is a reminder of the powerful presence of the archangels in your life. Consider the issues you're dealing with and call on the appropriate angel for assistance. It speaks of the angels of the upper 4 chakras and the lower 3. So get some balance, and you could use that meditation that I offer to do that. Okay? So this is about power, truth, and connection. It's about letting that energy flow. If your heart center is closed off, Libra, the bottom 3 stagnate, and the top never get, the energy's got to flow. And if it's blocked here, it stagnates, keeps you in a lower vibration. Opening the heart is key. You know what I'm saying? But any of those chakras could be blocked, causing stagnation. But this could also be making connections, lately in your life. So let's get the vibe for the weekend for you. So I would say you want to get your power back this weekend. Find some balance, of course. That's what it's all about for you. But get outside and ground. Grounding. Big time. All right. We've got messages just flying out here. And let's see. Wow, everyone is getting the 4 of Cups. Everybody. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. First blush. Don't turn your back on opportunities here to have some fun. Again, we're kind of mired in uncertainty and worry right now. We don't need to be like that, Libra, okay? It looks like the week has really dragged us down, maybe closed off some of our chakras. We need to replenish that this weekend. We need to not turn our backs on opportunities and change our perspective, not to worry, especially when it comes about the uncertainty. This new moon in Gemini on the 26th, on Monday, is happening in your 9th house. And Queen of Cups to the Hierophant speaks truly on what you need to embrace. A new beginning on letting things go, not letting things bother you, letting the universe take care of it instead of trying to control it, which puts things out of balance for you, but also to have faith that the universe will deliver. That's huge, okay? The Page of Wands is showing you, again, we're taking things way too seriously. You can't control everything. Control is an illusion. The Ace of Wands to the 2 of Wands to the King of Wands is doing something different. Look at all the wands here. This is change. You've got to change it. Change your energy. This could also be making plans to travel, going and traveling, doing something different, not letting your energy stagnate. That's huge, huge for this weekend. So don't sit around and be confused and, uncertain. Get some shit done, Get some shit done. All right, let's get some oracles. So lots of change this weekend. Okay. All this disruption has got us trapped in fear. I could see that. And it's time to use our spiritual strength. It's time to stand our ground. It's time to allow the universe to take care of some of these issues that we have. You know what I mean? And boy, do they pay off. So it's overcoming the disruption. It's handling it different. It's reacting to it differently. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to put this in the universe's hands. That's basically what you're doing. And it pays off. All right. Let's get love and relationships and see what's going on there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now we've got some clarifiers here, which really tells the story. The Eight of Swords is showing us stuck energy. All right. And that's being a slave to our thoughts, especially when it comes to relationships. Uncertainty, big time. All right. The Moon, uncertainty again, clarifying itself. And really got to trust your intuition on this. Queen of Cups, again, getting in touch with your emotions, putting in the work to have faith and to move forward. Yes. Absolutely. Pay attention to 888. That's abundance, folks. Nine of Pentacles, act as if. Things will work out for me. Everything works out in my favor. The universe provides. Page of Pentacles, an offer comes in. Take it. Have some fun. Get out of your funk here. There's a funk energy, especially when it comes to relationships. You can't solve it all. And I think that's the message here, is that you can't solve it all. All right. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? That's the thing. I mean, why are you even worrying about this when it doesn't even align with what you want? You know what I mean? Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. All right. So go for it. And new love or recommitment to love is developing. All right. So with that being said, Libra, I'm putting out a summer love and tarot reading for you singles for the summer, June, July, and August. What's it going to be? Where's our love going? Where's the love going? So keep a lookout for that video that'll be posting soon. I want to have them all done by the end of the first week of June, so you get a good idea of what's going on. It's a great video. We have fun, so I hope you enjoy it. All right. Oop, there it is. What's that? Yes. Confession. Someone has something to tell you. So someone's coming to you that maybe alleviates all this confusion. Communicate. Huge this weekend. Compromise, forgive, work it out. Again, work things out. Don't be feared. Don't let fear, maybe something happened where it kind of jarred the relationship and now you're like, oh no, stop freaking out, stop reacting. Balance, try something different. And look at that, date night. Get ready to be wine, dined, and 69, y'all, Libra. Holding it together. All right. Oh boy, maybe somebody, after, I don't know if this person likes me or not. I don't know. And then all of a sudden they ask you to go out. Hell yeah. Again, watch my summer loving tarot reading. Baby, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. That's exactly what I've been trying to convey here. It's okay. You know what I mean? If the only thing you can do is you. You do you. That's the huge message this weekend. And you watch the change that happens. All right? New way of looking at things, Libra. You're never done learning some new tricks. All right, that's going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your full tarot reading that's posted on Wednesday. Well, no, Sundays. I'm losing my mind with all these schedules. And don't forget to watch your Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot reading. And don't forget to balance your chakras. Do my chakra balancing meditation. It is so good. Just lay back, relax, let me do all the work. Okay? We go through each chakra, clearing them out, opening them, balancing them, and then closing them down a little bit and letting you continue with your life. And you will feel so much better when you do. So much balance. And that's what you need, Libra. All right, have a great weekend. Let's give it a shuffle. And let's see who is next. And it is, Capricorn. Got to ring the bell. Capricorn, welcome to the Freakin Weekend. Let's get a message from your guides. Teacher. All right. Learning a new path. So, what's happening here? I like those eights. Like that 8. Okay, let's see. This card reveals a new or expanded path of learning for you, Capricorn. If you've been exploring different topics of study, now is the time to pursue your interests more actively, and a teacher among the living is drawing near. This may be an online or in-person instructor, a group leader, or an author. It could also be someone you know who's willing to share their expertise with you. Open up to the guidance of this person. You are already in orbit or arriving soon. Nice, okay. So, your soul may be calling you to teach in some capacity. The wide world is waiting to be explored, and your soul is ready to learn and shine. Damn. You got great skills and knowledge. Use them. The affirmation for this is, I am open to new paths of learning and to the resonant teachers who are willing to share. All right. I like that. I really like that. Look at that. One ring light and the other ring light. Ugh. Anyway. A teacher is on its way. A new path is on its way. Someone teaching you a new skill or learning a new skill. This new moon for you, Capricorn, is in your 6th house of routines and daily routines, switching up your daily routines, putting a focus on health, all right? With this new moon in Gemini that's happening on Monday, I think what this also asks for is for you to maybe... I'm just grabbing this card. Maybe doing communication a little bit better, a new opportunity to communicate on a daily, in a better circumstance or something like that. I just wasn't wording it right, but you know what I'll mean. Okay, let's get this going. There's that teacher, King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah. Oof. All right. Good weekend. Good weekend. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't want you to... It's a new beginning, a new path, rebirth. 2 of Swords is indecisive. Well, what do I do? Where do I go? Trust your instincts on this one. Feet on the ground. Use your wisdom in this situation. Set yourself free from judgments from others and all of that. It's a new day. Stand your ground. Don't allow people into your life that, again, this is changing your routine to be more happy. And that's what this looks like starting this weekend. King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles is an opportunity here to just take it easy. I say it all the time, slow and steady. So don't be indecisive about what to do. What you should decide to do is that my energy is more important, and I'm protecting that, and I'm going to ground. I'm going to recharge myself. I'm going to let go of this uncertainty. The 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, that's a fucking great weekend. So have some good times. Could be having a party at home or going to somebody's home. Again, you may be trying to decide what to do this weekend. A new path is open to you, okay? And opening up as far as a new way of handling your daily routine. There could be more, if you own a business, more business is coming in, so don't get in this mindset like, oh, I don't know what to do. You know exactly what to do, okay? All right, let's get some oracles. Okay, what do we got? Oh, wow, Jesus. Whew. All right, things are going to be accelerating here. Another 8. Pay attention to that. So, communication is coming in. New beginnings available to you. Absolutely. Ace of Cups. Self-love. Maybe taking care of yourself first before everybody else. And victory and success. This looks like a great weekend. Looks like a great weekend. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. New beginning, new path. This person is ready to walk down a new path, especially when it comes to love. So let's check out love. Speaking of love, Capricorn, I just got done recording your summer loving tarot reading for the summer. It's a doozy. And yeah, that's going to be posted soon. So keep a lookout for that. I'm going to try to post them from now until like the end of the first week of June. I should have all of them posted. So I'm going to take my time with them because I don't want them to get washed out in the algorithm, Got to make sure I figure that shit out. So, all right. Love. Stuck in the past. That's what's causing this confusion and indecision. Let it go. Let it go. Or you're going to have problems. 7 of Pentacles is put in the work to let that go. King of Swords cuts all cords. Communication is going to be important also, especially when it comes to relationships. And, of course, now we got the 3 of Cups celebrating in the Chariot. Success. So this looks great. New beginnings in relationships when you let go of the past. Couldn't be any cut and dry, any more cut and dry. Very simple here. Hopefully you're finally setting yourself free from this mediocre kind of existence right now and opening up to something better. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection, so make sure you understand that because that's important to where we're going next here. Children are important to this partnership. All right. So maybe that's the uncertainty, setting yourself free from judgments. Maybe your kids are just giving you a fucking hard time. You know what I mean? Try things differently. Stand your ground. Do things differently than you would normally do. They will pay off. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life, and I think that's you. That's a big one. Stop the uncertainty and open up to it. That person's already there in existence. You just have to draw them to you. Now, let's get some cosmic insight and see what the fuck we got going on. I also feel like an older person, like a teacher, but I mean, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, this person, the teacher, it's just an older, wiser business person may be coming into your life too. You heard it here first. All right, intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. So make sure we deal with this, the issues with children and rejection before moving on. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. So you've got guidance here. You're being guided to take different steps and manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want here and now, and you'll receive it. All right, Capricorn, let's get a closing message from the Rebel deck. Here it is. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. Maybe you got to forgive yourself. Forgive the others. Maybe you're learning something here. Maybe your past has taught you something. I don't need to hold on to this because you are. And you feel stuck in it. It's time to let it go. All right, Capricorn, that's going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that your weekly tarot reading is posted on Sundays. That gives you the vibe for the week. And here we have the freaking weekend for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And not only that, but now I have your love tarot reading for June, July, and August to see how some summer loving is going down in Capricorn town. So I'm telling you, check that out because I just recorded your reading. I'm not saying a word about it. All I got to say is wait till you watch it. All right, Capricorn, I love you all. Let's see who is next. Have a great weekend. Okay, and we have Pisces next. Welcome, Pisces, to the freaking weekend. Hope you are doing well. Pisces, this new moon that's happening on the 26th is happening in your 4th house. And that 4th house has to do with home, family, getting things done at home. New moon in Gemini means getting things done at home. New projects, communication, you name it. So anything that you want to accomplish, you can start doing. And there's going to be a focus of home during the month of June. Okay? So let's get a message from your guides for this weekend. Thought vibrations. Resonant choices, signature signals. What are we putting out there? Let's take a look. Number 23. 23. Pisces, like a satellite in space, your mind is sending and receiving signals in every direction. The vibrations of your thoughts and beliefs never cease projecting and receiving. This is a very real energetic influence on what you attract and manifest, a powerful force in your present and future happiness. It's easy to say that your cognitive patterns create your reality, but how much do you really think about your ongoing thought process? This card is telling you that you now have the power to bring much more positivity and self-love into your thinking. In fact, your mental power is growing more than ever. Consciously send out clear and attractive signature signals, and the world will return your loving messages to you. All right, now, the affirmation is this. I always have power over my thoughts. I release negative thinking and choose to trust in my resourcefulness and to have faith in my soul. What's the thoughts? What's the thoughts that are putting out your frequency? Interesting. All right. Be conscious and aware of that. Again, this new moon is in an air sign, which has to do with your thinking and your thoughts. Not coincidental at all. All right. Let's get the vibe for you this weekend. Look at that card spinning like that. Ooh, oh. Okay, we got that one on the floor. We'll get that later. Anything else? There we are. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ooh. Wow. All right. I'm really liking this. What a beautiful energy for the weekend. And the message is really simple. 8 of Cups to the strength. 8 and 8. You are strong enough to let go of negative thought patterns. Okay? Let go of these thought patterns. What you need to do is feet on the ground, practical approach. There's a lot of pentacles here. Stability, strength. What you need to do is know that energy reciprocates. And you only give your energy into things that pay off. 7 of Pentacles reinforces this. 6 to the 7. You're given the seeds and you plant them and you start and you put that energy into it and you pay off. Ace of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. A new beginning here in love and self-care. That's the big thing. Healing, self-care but 10 of Pentacles is a good time had by all. So you may be attending a party, maybe throwing a party. Good times had by all. Not a problem. Walk away from what no longer serves you. Walk away from what makes you feel weak. You know what I mean? And those could be just your negative thought patterns. But those thought vibrations, that card, is a reminder to pay attention to that, to walk away from emotionally wounding yourself. You know what I mean? So, don't be tempted to think that there's no positive movement. Another 8. Pay attention to 888. That is abundance, folks. And that new moon is happening in your 4th house of home and foundations and achievements. Wow. And recognition and reward. Wow. This is opening up to great stuff. Don't be tempted to think that you don't deserve it or that you can't have it. There's a big temptation here that you can talk yourself out of this beautiful energy. No. Being positive. All right. Let's get some love. Let's see what's going on here. And don't forget, Gemini, I am doing a summer love and romance video for singles to see how the summer is going to go. And yeah, it's really cool. Okay, now we've got the 5 of Cups and the moon. Uncertainty, shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. Again, deciding whether this energy is worth fighting for or not. I mean, it's just let go of what no longer serves you, especially we're putting to rest negative thoughts about ourselves and also putting to rest about negative thoughts about relationships and all of that. Again, negative thoughts. And we actually, you're able to do that. All right. You're able to eliminate and walk away from this. Now, when you do, communication is coming in fast. Another 8. Pay attention to the 8s, folks. The opportunity, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. There's also, this could be about a job too if you're stressed out. I'm telling you, things are going to work out here. You know what I mean? You have to keep a positive attitude. And the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. Guys, we got 2 10s, 3 10s. 10, 10, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8. 4 8s. Abundance is yours if you claim it, if you know that you are worthy of it. Communication is coming in about a job offer or something here that's really, really good. Really good. Wow. Great energy for the weekend. You don't want to sit in that. Let's get some messages of love. Boom, there we are. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself and another will help you move forward. Okay, that's what it all comes down to here. That's incredible. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Yes. King of Pentacles kind of reinforces that. Okay. And Twin Flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Absolutely. You both bring something to the table that is beneficial for the both of you. And that's absolutely fantastic. All right. Let's go ahead and get some messages with cosmic insights. We already did messages of love. Let's see what else we got to add for this weekend. Okay. Ooh, you could be dealing with air signs this weekend. Geminis, Libras, or Aquariuses. Or fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittariuses. Wow. Okay. If you're not dealing with those, air signs has to do with the way that you're thinking. Fire signs is having that passion, moving forward, the strength to move forward. All right, let's get a closing message from the Rebel deck. And let's see what we got. Okay, you are being shady. Maybe shady with your thoughts, watch out, shit could get ugly. Of course, if you're not using your thoughts properly, they can lead you in the wrong direction. Absolutely. So be aware of that, okay? All right, Pisces, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Beautiful opportunities, energy, open up to it. June is going to be great for you, and it's really going to pay off once we let go and forgive ourselves and others. And, you know, again, it's all about that positivity. Eights are positivity. But this looks like a great weekend for you, so enjoy it. All right, Pisces, that's going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to keep an eye out for your Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot reading, and always watch your weekly reading available on Sundays to give you the vibe. So we got all kinds of stuff coming out for the summer. All right, Pisces, I love you all. Enjoy your weekend, and let's see who is next. Who is going to be next? Oh, who's it? It's Aries. We had the last sign of the zodiac and now the first sign. All right, let's get a message for your guide, Aries. Thank you for being here. Number 18, Prophets and Ancient Seers. Decisions, predictive guidance. Interesting. Let's see what that says. All right, Aries. Although the prophets of ancient societies are also ascended masters and bring equally profound guidance, they carry with them a slightly different energy. Their messages are often predictive, revealing future potentials and offering advice on how to achieve the outcomes desired. The ancient seers are a powerful group that spans the length of history. They include biblical prophets like Isaiah and Daniel, the Greek Pythia, the Oracle of Delphi, and other lesser-known soothsayers of Western Europe, from the Druid high priests and priestesses to the English prophetess Mother Shipton and the French astrologer Nostradamus. These brilliant prophets were all able to see future events and answer questions that were put to them. They are here to do the same for you. Invoke their presence in meditation or when falling asleep. This card reveals that they are near, ready to guide you in the right direction and bring you desired outcome to you. Wow. So the affirmation is, I open my heart to the wisdom and foresight of the ancients. I trust in my future and myself. That's the thing. I trust in my future and myself. And this will help you make better decisions, especially for this weekend. Now, this new moon is starting on Monday, and it's in Gemini. So it's all about what we're thinking, communicating, all of that. Maybe you're communicating to the universe what you want for your future, but for this weekend, you're going to be focused on third house, which is all communication. Could be going on some short trips, planning some short trips. Also, an influence of brothers and sisters, siblings. So let's get the vibe for this week for you, Aries. This weekend, I mean. And see what is available. Anything else? Nope. Just like that. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. We have the moon here. And the moon can make us feel uncertain. All right. But I'm going to tell you something. There's an opportunity here if we do a couple things. All right, so pay attention, Aries. The devil is, don't be tempted to put up your walls. We understand why you put up your walls. You need to be defensive. You need to put up boundaries, but not a wall. A wall keeps the energy out, even if you want a desired outcome. So nothing can come in. And then you get pissed off, and then you feel uncertain, and then you can't move forward. The universe is kind of saying, listen, let down your walls, put up some boundaries. Don't get your emotions so steeped in this. Take off the blindfold. The Two of Swords is like, you got to make a decision here. It's time to make a decision this week. And Page of Cups, just when you thought there couldn't be an offer coming in, boom, there it is. As soon as you let go, maybe of expectations, it's emotions that are kind of getting to you in this. So just be aware of that. And with your third house, this could be, I can't decide what to do. I don't have the I don't have the ability to work this out. I don't know how to vocalize it. I don't know how to ask for help, maybe something like that. But of course, you can do this. Now, let's get some oracles for you, Aries, and see what they got to add to this. Okay. Yeah, I coughed. I didn't have to cough, but Spirit is trying to tell me that you need to say something. Speak it up. Speak it up. Speak to the universe. Something. Heartache and loss, we've had plenty of it. Don't be tempted to. That's why you built the wall. That's why you're emotionally in this uncertainty. But now it's time to transform that. Absolutely. And you have to stand your ground. Now, this is putting up boundaries instead of walls. Okay? Memories of love is, again, maybe we're ruminating about the past, where we should be really steeped into what we're doing here in the present. And partnerships and alliances, you have people also to help you. Love is all around you also. And success. So again, focus on success and it will be yours. But letting go of the heartache and loss is very essential, especially to your future, because there's some uncertainty here and you really need to open up to the opportunities present for you. So this weekend, you could be indecisive of what to do, and you got to make a decision. Maybe other people are trying to tell you what you should do this weekend or something, and maybe it's just been that kind of week. So let's look at relationships and love and see what we got going on. Now, Aries, for the summer, for June, July, and August, I'm putting out a special video that is the Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot Reading. Look at the moon is out again. Again, uncertainty, not knowing what's going on. You really need to set yourself free from this, especially from judgments of others, judgments for the past, all of that. Use your inner wisdom. Maybe a weekend to be alone. Maybe that's the thing. Everybody wants me to go out, but I think I just need to chill and be by myself and kind of figure this out. Six of Swords is moving forward. So again, it's about using your thoughts in an advantage for you. Okay. Knight of Wands is taking action. Someone's coming in, making an offer too. And this also has to do with travel. So you could be traveling with the Wheel of Fortune here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, any of the fixed signs. But what this is saying is, man, there's some uncertainty here. You got to use your inner wisdom. You have to realize, right now, Aries, that it's time to let this go. Okay, especially when it comes to relationships. Now, let's get some messages of love. We got one more, I'm sure. What else do we have for Aries? There they are. Wow. Not one, but two. Okay. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. That's you. There's no doubt about it. The Devil, the Two of Swords, the Judgment, the Moon card twice. It's all over here. Okay. Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. Now, the Devil, the obsession, the addiction, it's time to let it go. It's time to transform it. And if somebody is around you that is, dealing with this stuff, well, you have a choice to make. Is it up to them to take care of it or you? Maybe that's your indecision here. You don't know what to do. Release, that's what you need to do. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And out of all of this, obsessing about this for singles, new love or a recommitment to love with the Six of Cups, absolutely. It's developing. The timing is now. A lot of you are opening up to your future and you're still kind of holding on to your past. It's okay. You're getting a new opportunity to do that, and really speak your truth. Maybe it's just telling the universe, all right, universe, you know what? I deserve something better and it's time. Let's get some cosmic insight. Yeah, look at that. Let go. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you. So stop obsessing about it. Intuition. Use your intuition because the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So release that. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Now, for a lot of you, it's you getting out of the uncertainty and an offer comes in and boom, there it is. This weekend could go either way. It's your choice. It's really your choice. All right, let's get a closing message for you, Aries. Wow, that was something else. Okay, there we go. You are talented and fucking amazing. You sure are. The world needs your power. Use your voice now. This whole new moon is about third house communication. Use your voice to release, to let go, to decide. Have a conversation here. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Okay. Wow. All right, Aries. You know what to do this weekend. And when you speak up, man, do things open up for you. For some of you, Aries, for most of you, I would think, the struggle is over. And you're opening up to new love, or maybe recommitting to love, or maybe recommitting to yourself that you deserve better. But the indecision, the uncertainty, it's got to go. The opportunity is available to you. You just have to be open to it. All right, Aries, that is going to do it for this weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch your weekly tarot reading that's posted on Sundays, but also keep a lookout for the Summer Love and Singles tarot reading. And that will cover June, July, and August. See how the vibe for love is going for you, especially if you're single. If you're going to meet somebody, what's the vibe? We're always looking to get the vibe. All right, Aries, open up to a beautiful weekend. It's your choice. You got to decide. Sit in the past or move boldly into the future. Only you can do that. All right, Aries, I love you all. Have a great weekend. Let's see who's next. And it's Taurus. Welcome, Taurus, to the Freakin Weekend. Let's get a message from your guides. And we have it. Number 26, conscious steps, considered action, and looking forward. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we have? 26. All right. Taurus. The woman depicted on this card is carefully walking on stepping stones that cross, a lake. She has already navigated several steps, but she has farther to go to reach her destination. This card heralds a time of great awareness and decisiveness for you. Whether it's about your future plans or a present problem, you now have the ability to take all the necessary steps to move to a resolution. This is a good time to take stock of your goals and consider what actions would be most helpful in navigating your process. Whether your goal is getting a new job, writing a novel, starting a business, or just cleaning out the garage, make some plans and take those steps. This might also be a message about some personal issues. Perhaps it's time to open a retirement account, even if that event feels very far away. Maybe a new diet or exercise program would help ensure a healthy life for years to come. This card is telling you to look ahead and prioritize all the steps that will enhance the quality of your life now and in the future. Wow. Very good. Taking conscious steps to really plan things out. No longer procrastinating about it. Your affirmation is this: every day I look forward to the time and options before me. I choose to take the conscious steps that shape my desired destiny. God damn. Now this new moon that's happening on the 26th is happening in your second house of finances. And you love that. Oh, do you love that? You really do. So, with that being said, this is about value. Again, this is about investing in yourself, your value to yourself. Finances also, maybe putting things away, taking conscious steps to looking forward, considered action. All right? Wow. New beginnings in that realm. So, self-confidence also. It's about, how you value yourself and others. Okay, what else? Is that it? They said to take these three out. Okay. Very good. Oy, Maron. Oof. Wow. 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 Taurus. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This outcome looks great for the weekend. So I'm going to tell you that right now. Make plans to have a good fucking weekend. That's it. That's it. It's time. Okay? But we're dealing with 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Now, these are just the 2 cards. The rest of it is a cakewalk here. But this is heartache and loss. You're wasting your energy on shoulda, woulda, coulda. We cannot look at the past anymore. We're looking forward. We're taking conscious steps forward, not backwards. That's huge. The King of Swords is saying, I cut all cords to the past. I am, again, King of Swords also takes conscious steps. You see how he's high above, looking at everything that's going on. He's got that bird's eye view. You have to have faith this weekend that the plans that you make will work out. The 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Cups, 2 10s. That's great energy. I mean, you need to speak your truth too, but why bother here? Really? That's pretty cut and dry. Don't waste your time. All right, let's get some oracles and see what we have. Oh, this energy looks great. It's time. The timing is right. Really enjoying yourself and your partner, opening up to a partner, maybe meeting a partner. Things seem more balanced. I like it. I like it. All right. We got some oracles. Wow. 2 aces. Aces high. Ace of Cups. Wow, we got the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Fuck. Ring that bell. We haven't even hit the relationships yet. Focus on success with the Ace of Swords. And financial and material changes, absolutely, with this new moon. Things are going to change here, big time. And material harvest, you're going to bank on it. You know, look at the coins. The banking institutions behind you. See what I'm saying? Like, wow. Great energy here. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Have faith. Have a great weekend. But this is also setting up the stage for the rest of the month here. Not the rest of the month, but for June, you know? So let's get love. Let's see what's going on here, because something loud and clear. Anything else for Taurus? Wow. Okay, yeah, it's an end to all this heartache and loss. It's a new beginning for yourself. This is feel-good energy, and really step into it this weekend. 8 of Pentacles is put in the work. Dedicate your effort. Again, no longer putting up with the bullshit. Page of Wands is here to say you're taking things way too serious, and it's time to have fun, especially with your relationships. Queen of Wands is embracing something new. Leo energy. And 10 of Cups, again, fuck. 10, 10, 10. The numbers are speaking to you. Great. Maybe an end of a karmic cycle here. It's just fantastic. And you really need to embrace it. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. For a lot of you, you got to release that. Perfect time to do it. Don't be fooled. Intuition, you already know the answers you seek. So again, move forward bravely. Leap of faith, it's safe to make the move you're considering, and the universe is saying it's time to make a move. Absolutely. Especially when it comes to love. So, Taurus, I'm putting out a Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot reading, so you got to check that out. Keep an eye out for that. Hit that bell notification so it lets you know. Okay? And let's get some cosmic oracles. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, now that's a big one. That could be an obstacle. I got to work. All work and no play makes Taurus a very, very nasty bull. Remember that. Communicate. Compromise. Forgive. Work it out. Like I said, things are working out here from the past. It's time. It's making sense. It's working. It's looking really good. And open your heart. It will help you attract more love. And that's the whole thing, because love is a major theme and undertone for this weekend. So open up to it. All right? Let's get a closing message for you. And what do we have for Taurus? So this looks a great weekend. Great weekend. Spend it with people you love. Open up to it. Open up to love. I hope you're not hearing my stomach growl. It's almost... Come on. I just need one message for Taurus, please. I don't know what's up with these cards lately. All right. Let's close this up. One message for Taurus for this weekend. What do we need to know? There it is. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune. It's time. Anytime the Wheel of Fortune comes out, it's time. The world has your back. Get after that shit. Make the change. Make plans. Get it done, Taurus. Damn. All right. Conscious steps towards the future. Taurus, that's going to do it for your freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that your full tarot reading is always posted on Sundays. And I've got a new feature coming out. I'm just doing them randomly, so keep an eye out for yours. If you're single and ready to mingle this summer, I got the Summer Lovin' Tarot Reading. Yes, it's going to be fun. So keep a lookout for that. It gives you the vibe for the whole summer love thing. All right, Taurus, have a great weekend. I love you all. Let's get these cards cleared, shall we? And see who is going to be next. Let's give these a shuffle. Very good. All right, who is it? Who is it going to be? Let's see. What do we got? Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. It's your season. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you early Geminis. Let's get it on. All right. This is a message from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Archangel Phaneol. Phaneol. Okay. Archangel Phaneol. He represents, I hope it's a he. He's got great hair. I used to have hair like that when I was a kid. Hope, optimism, and new beginnings. Hope, optimism, and new beginnings. Yes, it's your season. Open up to it. So, Archangel Phaneol is the angel of hope. It brings light of the sun, the dawn of a new day, and a new beginning. Like the rainbow-lit castle on the card. Experiences of great fulfillment are on the horizon for you, Gemini. Even if you have had disappointments in the past, bright new resolutions and happy outcomes are on the way. Phaneol reminds you of the power of hope and optimism as you consciously choose to release fear and doubt. Your peaceful, trusting attitude will connect you, with all the things uplifting. The universe is abundant, filled with amazing potential, and with your optimistic attitude and this angel's powerful presence, a wonderful new opportunity designed just for you is sure to be right around the corner. So have hope, be optimistic. There's a new beginning coming. You heard it here first. Now, here's the affirmation for you, Gemini. I feel the light of Phaneol filling me with hope and excitement. I have faith in myself and the sparkling new future coming my way. Damn. And this new moon is happening in your sign in your first house of reinventing yourself and new beginnings and being optimistic. That is perfect. So pay attention to what the universe is telling you. All right? Fantastic. Now, let's get the vibe for the weekend. Already looking forward to new beginnings. It's your birthday. It's your season. Everything's coming up, Gemini. Anything else? Yep, there we go. Okay, that was weird. But I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. You got to speak your truth, too. Don't know where that came from. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 tell you what. Here it is, Gemini. Whew. The Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Wands. Shit has hit the fan. Shit is hitting the fan. It's all right. Okay? You've got to release this. The Three of Swords and the Five of Wands is lots of drama around some heartache, some shit going down. Stay out of it. Okay? Could be stuff from the past. Let it go. The main thing for this weekend is setting yourself free from your judgments, anybody else's. This is maybe starting a new way of dealing with yourself. Remember, this new moon is focusing on your first house, taking off those masks that you wear, you know, and becoming the genuine you. Now, when you do that, this energy switches big time. The Eight of Wands, communication coming in. You may be stressed out about that, but things are moving faster for you. I'm going to tell you this. By August and September, you are going to be like a whole new person, whole new career, all of that. You heard it here first. Nine of Cups is opening up to that opportunity. So there's things moving, opening up. And the Six of Pentacles, open your hand and the universe wants to fill it. Reciprocating energy, raise, something like that. But you are looking at, oh, my life is fucking chaos. I can't fucking do it. I have to fight and scrape for what I want. Why does this happen to me? Why? And that's the problem. We got to change that. And there's so much Gemini energy going on right now. You know, so it's time to regulate that. Regulate that shit. All right. Wow. Okay, be truthful with yourself. You've got some movements, choices, and decisions to make, and only you can make those, all right? It's time to transform all of this shitty, crazy energy, and it's time to transform. That's what you need to do. How? You trust your intuition. You follow your gut. You pull out that inner strength. You get your passion ignited with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. That's new career, something going on here again. And Nine of Cups, again, wish fulfillment. The universe is trying to tell you something. If you sit in this energy, you're not going to get what you want. And trust me, the universe is saying you're going to get what you want. All right? Now, let's look at love. Speaking of love, Gemini, I'm putting out a fun tarot reading for the summer. Hey, my candle's shut off. Sons of bitches. They must be on a timer. I didn't know technology is wonderful. I just got sick of lighting candles and buying candles. And then I saw a TikTok video about how candles are toxic. So guess what? All right, let's look at love. Oh, so I'm doing a summer lovin' tarot reading for singles. Ooh. And yeah. It's going to be awesome. I've already got some. I got Leo's done. I got some in the can. I'm recording more. I want to put them out no later than the last week in June. I mean, the first week in June. So yours should be out soon. So keep an eye out for that. All right. It's time to put to rest all the wishy-washiness when it comes to relationships. Okay. That's a decision to make. Two. Movements and choices to make. Stop being wishy-washy. You got to decide. Trust your intuition. That's where it all leads to. Okay? Now, how? You got to have faith, especially when it comes to relationships. You have to have faith. Empress. Empowering yourself in your relationships. Queen of Pentacles. I deserve better. Absolutely. Knight of Swords is communicating that and moving forward. And Four of Wands. Celebrating. So this is great energy. Open up to it. The week may have been chaotic, but you have a choice. Do I have to take that shit home with me? Because I'm not going to ruin my sanctuary. You know what I mean? I can do this. I got this. I'm not going to focus on the chaos and get involved in the drama. It serves no fucking purpose. You know what I mean? All right, let's get some messages of love. Boom skis. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of messages alone. Retreat, time alone, or in nature will help you recharge. Absolutely time to rest. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags. Stop focusing on the negative. Aha. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Someone causing some drama, kick them to the curb. Just be patient. Everything will unfold in divine timing, and that's what all of this is about. Is setting yourself free from the outcomes and opening up to the divine. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Absolutely. And your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Now, you can attract that energy by loving and accepting and respecting yourself too. And you watch what happens. So there's a lot to unpack here. Of course, it's a Gemini reading. Big message on intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. Warning, warning. Health issues could arise. Take care of yourself. That's what that first house new moon is all about. And move on. Unavailable, it's a waste of time, it's over. So move on from this negative shit. Maybe it's all about taking care of yourself better, you know? Have hope. It's a new beginning because this energy changes. All right, closing message. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Boom. Happy birthday. But it's true, Gemini. There's a big message here. Warning. There's a warning here. Don't focus on all this drama. Don't create drama. I've been saying that for you for a couple of weeks now. Is stay away from the drama. Don't get involved. Don't stir the pot. You know you love to stir the pot. But this weekend looks reciprocating. And there's new beginnings on the horizon. You heard it here first. All right, Gemini. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's going to do it for the freaking weekend for you. Please talk to somebody so I can get this goddamn frog out of my throat because I haven't had this the whole time I've been recording in the last 2 hours. All right. Don't forget, Singles Tarot coming out for the summer. Oh, yeah. Keep a lookout for that. Of course, your weekly reading is also posted on Sundays. And Gemini, enjoy your weekend. Happy birthday. Have a great time. You deserve it. New beginnings are on the horizon. It's all coming up, Gemini. So open up to it. But if you causing some shit, you got to deal with it. All right? Okay. Let's see who is next. Have a great one, Gemini. Virgo. Virgo, you are second to the last on the freaking weekend. You were last week, I think. Not this week. Almost, but nope. Let's get a message from your guides for this weekend and see what they have to say. Ooh, teacher. Learning a new path. Number 8. This card reveals a new or expanded path of learning for you. If you've been exploring different topics of study, now is the time to pursue your interests more actively, and a teacher among the living is drawing near. This may be an online or an in-person instructor, a group leader, or an author. It could also be someone you know who's willing to share their expertise with you. Open up to the guidance of this person. They are already in your orbit or arriving soon. This card also represents great skills and knowledge that are coming from all directions for you. Your soul may be calling you to teach in some capacity. The wide world is waiting to be explored, and your soul is ready to learn and share. Lots and lots and lots of going on here for you. Excellent. And your affirmation is this: I am open to new paths of learning and to the resonant teachers who are willing to share. So when the student is ready, the teacher appears. You could be learning, could even be going down a new path for you, Virgo. Now, this new moon that's happening on the 26th in Gemini is in your 10th house, and that's career, a new path, opening up. Think about that. Pretty cool. All right, let's get the vibe for you, Virgo. Let's see what we have. What else do we have for Virgo for the weekend? Is that it? Yep. Interesting. Kind of just like Geminis, but totally different. All right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Wow. There it is. Virgo. Big thing for this weekend, okay? Trust your intuition and have faith. Let things flow, all right? Something you've been waiting for is coming. 8 of Wands. The communication is coming in, so don't freak out about it. And the Fool is saying, don't be foolish and take a risk. This weekend is kind of like opening up to endless possibilities. However, there's always a however, isn't there? The 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, this energy looks to me like we're still holding on to some heartache, some drama that's happened, you know, and it's made us indecisive, and we still can't decide. Have faith that you make the right decisions also, but your thoughts deceive you. You know, the 2 of Swords, those two crows are your thoughts. Look at how they're nagging at you and pulling at you, and they got you blind. You're too busy swatting them off instead of taking the fucking blindfold off. You know what I mean? It's a new day. Trust your intuition. Have faith. This too shall pass. I'm telling you. It's right there. But this energy looks good. Something wonderful is on its way. Something you've been waiting for. You've heard it here first. All right. Could be a new job opportunity. You know, it's all 10th house stuff. How you view the world, opening up to new experiences, taking that calculated risk. You know? Fuck yeah. All right. It's time to sacrifice. This is the Hangman. And what this says is time to get some perspective. You're stuck. All right? How do we do this? First, we work on our throat chakra. We speak our truth. We speak our truth. The heart chakra. Did I say throat chakra? Throat chakra and heart chakra. Maybe you need to apologize. Maybe you need to just move on. But whatever it is, when you open your heart to a relationship here. Could be a partnership, something you've been waiting for. Victory and success. 6 of Wands. Beautiful fucking energy here. We need to get out of this. Let's look at love. Let's look at love. Maybe someone's stepping in to teach you about love. I wish someone would step in and teach me about love, you know? I could learn a thing or two. You know? I'm open to learn a thing or two. I thought I've seen it all, you know? All right, what else do we have for Virgo? We are going to look at relationships. Is that it? Yes. Those cards came out weird. Interesting. Well, look at that. Yeah, there's a fear of failure here that's got to go. It's time to release your burdens about this. All right, so I understand that, especially when it comes to relationships, but boys and girls, it's a new day. Page of Swords and the Page of Wands is bringing some fresh energy here and some messages. Again, messages are rolling in. Messages are rolling in. Page of Swords is a new idea, maybe somebody coming in and apologizing. The Page of Wands is bringing an opportunity, but also an opportunity to, you got to lighten up here. You're taking life way too seriously. It should be fun, not laborious. The 8 of Pentacles is learning a new skill, literally, and dedicating the effort to putting it in there. Queen of Wands is open to change, making the change. And 10 of Cups, man, that's beautiful energy. 2 10s. This is great energy. Could be opening up to love. No more fear. Letting that go. And just trusting the process. Let's look at messages of love. Communication is important, though. Very important. Let's get some messages of love. Let's see what else. We got to sacrifice this need for drama. There's a better way to skin this cat, Virgo. Definitely. and you're learning it. Wow. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement, and a lot of you are moving forward. Regret, someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Maybe that's got you all fucked up. But I'm going to tell you something. This person's going to come forward. And I mean, again, communication is important. Or maybe you're the one that needs to apologize. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. Open up to it. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. The Fool card right there, leap of faith. This is all about faith with the Hierophant. This is great energy. This weekend looks like just open up to it, guys. It's beautiful. Let's get some messages. Cosmic messages, actually. Cosmic messages. Someone else. Someone's in the middle. Someone trying to sabotage this. Okay. All right. Don't focus on the drama. Let them go. And vacation spelled wrong. You will be traveling soon. Take that leap of faith. Can you believe that? Who's the editor of this fucking card deck? Ugh, that makes my eyes hurt. Yeah, vacation. Maybe that's the leap of faith you need to make. Is that, yeah, I deserve to take a vacation. I deserve some downtime. Instead of all this fucking drama I'm in. Make the change. You might meet somebody while you're on vacation. You might be going on vacation with somebody. All right, let's get a closing message for Virgo. Enough of my palaver. And, yeah. There it is. This weekend, the message is laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor, Virgo? Virgo. My astrology teacher used to say that, you know, because he pronounced things correctly. Virgo. In the sign of Virgo. Okay. Virgo, where's your sense of humor? Laugh. That's what you need to do this weekend. Laugh. Have faith. Something different is happening here. I hope you're approaching situations differently, Virgo, because this looks incredible for you. Great energy. Great energy. Embrace it. Yes, things have gone tits up for a while, but you need to clear yourself, clear your energy, and trust. It's a leap of faith. Take a chance this weekend. Take a chance, 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 take a chance. The world is your oyster. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget that your weekly tarot reading is posted on Sundays, always. And keep an eye out for you single Virgos, the Summer Lovin' Forecast tarot reading. I love it. Keep an eye out for that. I'm recording them like gangbusters, so. All right, Virgo, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Take a chance. All right, let's see who is last this week. Oh, it's Cancer. Last but not least, welcome, Cancer, to the freaking weekend. Thank God for those timestamps, you know? Yeah. All right, let's get a message for you. Maybe. Welcome. Let's look at how your weekend's going to go. We're going to get a little guidance from your guides here, your angels and your guides, from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. There it is. Ooh, I love that. Goddess of Dreams. Vision, intuition, and receptivity. That's you. All right? Number 25, which equals 7. I can add. All right, Cancer. The Goddess of Dreams, also the Goddess of the Moon, that's you, definitely, holds out a golden vision of your future. This card heralds a time of great intuitive receptivity for you. Your psychic powers are on the rise, and you will be able to receive important guidance about your present energy and future events. Inspiring information and new ideas are yours when you start to connect with this and other spirit guides. No matter what you're working on, your ability to open up to the messages of the spirit world will spark your visions of the future and even help you visualize more dynamic outcomes. This is such a fruitful time that all sorts of spontaneous guidance will come in dreams or in flashes of insight. This card could also signal a deep dive into the psychic realm, intuitive healing, or mediumship. Whether you use your intuitive powers personally or professionally, now is the time to let them thrive. Abso-fucking-lutely. And the affirmation for this is, my intuitive powers are truly unlimited. I trust my messages and embrace the beautiful visions of my future. So, dream big this weekend, and it will be yours. Your intuition is leading you towards your vision. Be receptive to it, okay? Now, let's get the vibe. Ooh. We're going to shuffle that one more time. Let's get the vibe for you this weekend, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get the vibe. Let's do this. Ooh. Ooh. Bloody calls falling all over this. All over the floor. All right, we've got this one. Did I get the others? No. Did it fall in my lap? Did it fall in between my crotch? No. It's there. God damn it, I fucked up my seat. All right, doesn't matter. Anything else for the weekend? There we go. Is that it? Ah. There it is. One more. Thank you. And if all right, all these cards are face down except for this bitch. 5 of Cups. Just wasting your energy. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Wasting my energy. No, we're not doing that. Bella Swan energy. Don't like that. Oof. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Wow. 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 Excellent energy here. Excellent. 5 of Pentacles to the 5 of Cups. No more fear of failure. No more feeling left out and alone. This is emo energy if I've ever seen it. But there's also something deeper here. You know, let go of your past hurts. Let that go. 7 of Wands to the Emperor. This is what we need to do in order to have a great weekend. Is don't let anybody's energy affect you. Protect your energy, boundaries. And the Emperor is empowering yourself and taking action. Big time. Your move. And I love this. For the outcome, Queen of Wands and the 10 of Cups. That's good energy. Embracing some change, being open and receptive to change, and the 10 of Cups is the best card you can get in the deck. That's good times had by all. Good for you. You know, it's Memorial Day weekend. Fucking live it up, you know? Take action. But this ain't going to be any good. This isn't good energy. This is, yeah. That's Twilight energy. Oh, Edward. Where did Edward go? There's a possibility. It's horrible. This looks too good to be sitting in that. You know what I mean? So trust your intuition. Open up to your vision. It's a better world out there. All right. What else do we have? Ooh, okay. I'm liking this. Emotionally withdrawal. Because your emotions are really affected by this, you know? Especially with heartache and loss. I mean, the past, it haunts you. You can't let this happen to you anymore. Positive movement forward, messages coming in, positive movement forward. That's all that matters. And partnerships and alliances. This is the 3 of Cups. This is that 3 of Cups? Yeah, it's 3 of Cups. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. No, that's not 3 of Cups. That's 3 of Swords. That's heartache and loss. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah. Partnerships and alliances. Things working together. People coming together, having fun, enjoying it. Let's look at love. Now, Cancer. For the summer, I am putting out a Cancer singles summer lovin' tarot reading. You know, kind of like Grease. Summer lovin', have me a blast. Yes. So I'm doing a tarot reading for each of the signs. I've already recorded your reading, and I can't wait to post it. But I'm taking my time on them, letting them go a few at a time. I don't want to saturate the algorithm, God forbid. And yeah, check that out. That's the vibe for the summer. You know, when's the best time to be with somebody, I think, is in the summer. I'm a summer child, so I'm down with that. But I believe that. I mean, I want to know. I want to know, you know? All right, it is an end. What's it an end to? Deceptive thoughts, feeling like you've been robbed of anything. Time, people, places, money, whatever that is just, it's useless. You know, it's time to be strategic. It's an end to feeling alone. Fear of failure. It's an end to wasting your energy on shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's an end on focusing on all of that. It's time to move forward. You know, this new moon is happening in your 12th house of deceptive thoughts. So it's a new way of looking at things. And this is all deceptive energy. And it's also a time to heal. The star, the universe has your back, especially in relationships right now. 7 of Pentacles is saying, put in the work. Do it. It's work. King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Lots of king energy here. This is stable energy. This is change energy too. You know what I mean? Could be dealing with earth signs or fire signs. Again, fire signs. King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Match. I like this. An opportunity comes, and the Ace of Wands, that's big wood energy, baby. That's opportunity. And success and victory. This is great. This is great. But we need to work on this and heal ourselves of that. You know, opening up to relationships and just having fun instead of isolating yourself. You know what I mean? Being around people that inspire you and not bring you down, that nurture your vision instead of shooting it like a skeet. You know, skeet goes up in the air, pull, and then it deflates you. All right. Let's get some messages of love, shall we? What else do we need to know for Cancer? Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. That's the biggest thing right there. Just let it go. Surrender. Let the universe show you how fucking good it can get. And stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. The King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I mean, 10 of Cups. Come on. It's great energy. It's stable. Maybe that's not what you're used to. Fate. This is a destined partnership. The opportunity's there. Take it. You know what I mean? Not if you're in that. All right, let's get some cosmic insights. I don't really use these cards too much, but let's see. Okay, divorce. Experiencing a breakup. All right, it's time to let that go. A lot of you Cancers are experiencing that. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Maybe that's what you were dealing with before. Maybe that's why the breakup's happening, you know? Intimacy. Sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Big wood energy. Opportunity here. 10 of Cups. You do the fucking math. Okay? Fire signs, you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That's big because King of Wands and Queen of Wands is Aries. Aries energy, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. It's all represented here. All 3 of the signs there. That's incredible. All right. Damn. Let's get a closing message for you. Looks like you're dropping the 0 and getting with the hero. All right, let's get a closing message for Cancer for the weekend, please. Okay, which one? The one on the bottom. The one on the bottom. Okay. Don't fucking force it. Okay? Allow that shit to come to you. All right. There you go. Go with the flow. Don't force anything. Release your need to control or whatever this is and feeling sorry for yourself. This is empowering energy. This is a good weekend. Open up to it. you have the vision, the receptivity to be able to attract that to you. Do that this weekend. This looks great. Absolutely great. It's letting go of, it's hard to let go of some shitty relationships, but I mean, intimacy. Want to be necking, Fuck yeah. Everybody wants some. I want some too, Fate's working here for you. Open up to it. Be receptive. And you got this. But there's a lot of Cancer emo energy that needs to go. All right? Cancer, that's going to do it for this freaking weekend. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your full tarot reading posted on Sundays. And also keep an eye out very soon for your Summer Lovin' Singles Tarot reading. Hell to the yeah. All right, work on those negative thoughts and have yourself a great weekend. Cancer, thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for this episode of The Freakin' Weekend. Go ahead and check out the channel, subscribe, do all that stuff. Everybody, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.